Hi, Julie.
Hello.
It's great to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Patrick from the UK, and this is our third Loyverse customer interview. So we're very, very grateful that Julie from Detroit, is that right?
From Detroit, Michigan, yes.
From Detroit, Michigan has agreed to do this call with us, and we're really looking forward to get to know you and to hear a few more insights into exactly what's going on over there. Just give a brief synopsis. How is exactly what are you doing? It's with this Turnaround Cafe. Give a little introduction to what it is.
Well, the Turnaround Cafe started as an idea to assist our young people who are caught up in the adult justice system. Here in Michigan, youth as young as 16 can be tried and convicted and sentenced as adults. And when they find themselves in the adult prison system or the adult penal system, the system doesn't know what to do with them. The other inmates don't know what to do with them. They're just in a really bad place for them. So we got together with the prosecutor and said, how can we help these young people, first of all, get them out of jail and back in their communities where they belong, and then give them all the tools that they need to be successful in their communities and become successful citizens. And one of the needs was around employment. It's very difficult to find employment over here in the United States, period.
Right.
Let alone somebody who has just come out of the Wayne County Jail or the penal system. So we needed to provide them with some kind of useful experience that was training-based, service-focused, the ability for the youth to understand the importance of communication, the importance of customer service, the importance of being able to present yourself as a professional and an equal to anybody else in the community. So we started with an in-house training program, and the actual training program ended up being a 12-week program. And beyond that, we needed to be able to supply them with some real-life experience.
Right.
So we developed a real-life coffee shop. We sell coffee, we sell snacks. Today is their first day selling hot soup. So we're slowly building. But we found that the youth responded very, very well. We had so much success with them. They so much wanted to be part of a real job experience. And now that their training program is over, these particular youth are actually still running this coffee shop independently. Okay. So you see, I'm not down there anymore.
Right.
I'm not on top of them anymore. They know what they're doing. They know what needs to be done. So I just stop by and check on them, and they know how to reach me if they need me because I'm 6 floors up. But the success has been fantastic. Through this, they have developed resumes that include their experience and their ability to use a point-of-sale system and their ability to track inventories and open a shop and close a shop and all of those things. We've had one youth accept a full-time community employment job, which in Michigan means that full-time means benefits and all of the things that go along with that, and its status. It's a different kind of status than these kids have ever had. It's a status that they can be proud of, and they can work with and start to build a life.
Yeah,
this particular youth that got this job was homeless, and in these last 4 months, he has made so many changes in his life, so many life changes, that he's going to go forward now and be a citizen, be a taxpayer. That's, I'm in it for that. Let's raise our tax base. So now we are looking at putting together our next cohort, our next group of young people, so that these youth who are running the shop now can move on to community jobs, and we will have the next cohort, the next group of youth ready to take their places as they move out.
Right. And how does that make you feel when you can see how far the last group has come, and then to be able to move on to the next level? How does that make you feel?
Well, it's exciting. Right. It's exciting. It's gratifying. It makes me feel wonderful. And knowing that going in, we didn't. I was asked to do this a week before the first cohort started, so there wasn't a written program. There wasn't anything to follow. We wrote it as we went, and we modified it as we saw what worked. And so the next group going in, at least we now have a base curriculum, but we'll continue to make changes and modify. And of course, the bigger picture is this is something that can be replicated. This can be replicated in any not-for-profit agency that works with young people who are in a position to be able to do something during the day. Right. Doesn't work for youth who are in school because they need to be in school during the day. Yeah. However, we have many youth here who have not graduated yet who are in alternative school programs. So they do their schooling online, after work, before work, on the days that they're not working, whatever. We're not looking to disrupt anything that is working for our young people, but we are looking to add something that they haven't been able to get.
Right. It's I've heard a little bit about the story. I heard Song Jung, he describes a little bit what's going on, but for me to hear it in this kind of depth makes me I'm feeling warm inside, I can say.
It gets you in the feels.
Yeah, it's really, I'm proud that we have, that you are, we can get to know you through our, I don't know how to describe our relationship, customer or whatever, but.
Well, and I will say that the young people actually chose their own point of sale system as well. Like I said, we started from, I didn't know anything about coffee shops. I didn't know anything about point of sale system. I've worked a few retail jobs in my past, but when I started in retail, we had the old registers that had 10 of the different buttons, and you had to push the buttons and then hit the. So yeah. I was totally out of my element, but I had seen various businesses and concessions and things that used a tablet point of sale system. So we got a tablet, and they looked around at the options that they had. Of course, we're running in the negative. This is a right now. This is a investment, if you will, by our board of directors, by our agency. We're hoping by other nonprofits and philanthropists in the Detroit and Lane County area that will help us along to get to a point where I wouldn't even use the word profitable, but to get to the point where at least we're breaking even as we grow. They just this weekend installed our sync system finally. So prior to that, they've actually been bringing their dishes and things 6 floors up to make sure that everything is cleaned properly and sanitized properly and washed properly. So we're still growing and building, but they chose this particular system because it was, first of all, for them, it was new on the market. So they were like all about the newest, the freshest, because they're kids and they're technology wizards. That's what they do. Yeah. Like, oh, we got to take a look at this one. And so they immediately nixed the ones that had thousands of users and thousands of views. They said, no, we want to take a look at this one. And then they were able to understand it to the point of being able to use it very, very quickly. And They liked the idea that they could make changes on the fly. They can add a new product in the middle of the day and not disrupt anything and still be taking orders and using the system. They still haven't figured out how to use it how to maximize its use, but they'll get there. They'll get there. They know they want to do a customer loyalty program. They know they want to figure that out and see what it looks like. They're learning. They're growing. This first cohort. They're just little entrepreneurs in the biggest sense of the word, because they walked in the door blind and just said, "Yes, I want a job and I'll do anything." And that's what they've done. And so they make everyday decisions. They determine when to add something to the inventory. They determine when something needs to fall off the inventory. This is now old. People have all tried it. They don't want it anymore. We'll take this one off.
When you see a project like this, which is developing right from the bottom, it's an example to, you can say, the whole of America or the whole world, right? You can.
Oh yeah, it can be, and it can, like I said, it can be replicated anywhere. And one of the things that raised a lot of eyebrows initially is that we had a no firing policy. These young people make mistakes. There's no question about them making mistakes.
Yeah.
You make a mistake, you own your mistake, you plan how you are going to avoid that mistake the second time around, and we just keep going. So from the outside looking in, people who have never worked with young people at this level before go, "Oh my God, I'd have been fired." Or I can't imagine an employer putting up with that.
Right.
It's not a matter of putting up with it. It's a matter of making sure that you have the chance to correct it. If we just fired them, where's their chance to correct it? Where's their chance to make it right? Where's their chance to show that they can do better when they know better?
Yeah.
The reality is they don't know. They're kids. They don't know. They've never had jobs before. They don't know.
I can hear it's more than just a coffee shop. I mean, just hearing all this, it's quite... Well, first of all, we're happy that they're using our app, we can say, but much more than that, it's we're so happy that we can. I hope many people can see this video and they can be uplifted. You know, we can lift up that little spark of goodness over there in Detroit, and hopefully, not anything can happen, but the investors can see this video as well. That would be great. Absolutely.
It's definitely now something that I can use when we're speaking to organizations who are in the philanthropist position, to be able to help us move along and get some of the things we need. We're still working out of a bun brewer. Would we love to have a espresso machine? Absolutely. We need to find someone to donate that espresso machine. We just start getting our
grocery shop around the corner, or
it's somewhere there's an espresso machine with our name on it. So we're going to find it, and we're going to install it, and then we're going to train people how to use it.
Yeah.
Like I said, we started out giving away coffee, just samples, just so they can get the idea of how to serve, how to make sure that you are taking care of the cleanliness needs that the health department insists on.
As you, step by step, as you said, branch out and make these connections more and more within Detroit. Who knows, beyond, that they can really make an impact on many communities. This kind of spirit, this kind of motivation. So,
I think it can. In fact, I know it can.
Yes.
We need to drill down more specifics in our curriculum and our program so that it can be replicated, because not every agency or not every situation is going to have me. So it can't just be me.
Yeah.
It has to be something that you could pick up and do with a group of young people, and still teach them about teams, teach them about leadership, teach them about communication, teach them about service. All of those things would be able to come through no matter who picks up that curriculum and does it.
Yeah. anyone can take that
So
responsibility. Yeah, anyone.
that's my goal.
Yeah.
That's my goal, that anyone can pick up that curriculum and just follow the activities, follow the curriculum, and the kids will come along.
That's really
And I
great.
keep calling them kids. I got to get out of that. They're young people. They're young men and women, but they're so much younger than I am. So in my world, I look at you and you're a kid too. So
we're becoming more mature. I don't know.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Every moment.
Yes. Okay, Julie, it's been really great for me to hear this story, but more than that, to get this story out there more. And I hope if we can do anything here, we'll spread it, and we'll try and help to promote what pure goodness I can see. I'm witnessing from what you're doing over there. So at Loyverse, all of us, we are quite inspired from the first moment we heard this story, and so we're very grateful that you could share your story, and we wish you really utmost success with everything you're doing.
Thank you, Patrick. May you get thousands of hits from this, and a lot of whatever it is you all need out of it. We're here. We're not stopping, and absolutely, we're looking for partners and we're looking for support. But we're also looking to make this a bigger program, make it as large as it can be in other cities. There's New York, there's Washington D.C., there's Chicago, there are large cities everywhere that have these same youth that are in their care that need this kind of program.
Right, and not just America, right?
All over the world.
Yes, it's great. We have many also people watching this probably from Southeast Asia or from Australia, and I hope they can pick up some of the what you're sharing today. So yeah, thanks, Julie. It's been really great. And
thank you so much.
Enjoy the rest of your day, and again, all the success in the future.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you.
Thanks, Julie. Bye.
Bye-bye.